Night Aces.
It's Friday!
Drawing it out just a little, make sure we're actually streaming.
Yeah,
There we go.
I think we are.
I see an empty chair
Thank
where
you.
I should see Scott.
You do not, do you?
I really do.
You do not. Oh, yeah. So, Jess, entertain people for a moment.
Yeah.
I am going to go fix Scott. Apparently, he's been disconnected.
I've become discorporal. Can you
Yeah,
hear
that
me?
is the void signature system.
Yeah.
Null signature system?
Stealth armor.
Null void something or other.
Yeah.
I don't know. Folks, welcome to Friday Night Aces. We are streaming a little bit later than usual tonight because... Seriously? Great, because we have been, well, some stuff in the studio has changed recently, because we are packing up for a heck of the next couple of weeks. We got some stuff happening tomorrow. We'll be posting some details about that shortly. I'm not going to get too into it. Paul might add a little more detail later. And then next week, we're going to Pax Unplugged.
Going to Pax.
I'm going to get myself one of those. Question, do you think they call it a Philly cheesesteak in Philly, or do they just call it a cheesesteak and it's redundant?
I'm going to go in. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into a random place. We're going to roll a dice. I'm going to go into a random place, and I'm going to say, give me a Philly.
And see what happens?
And see what happens.
Cool. I think you're going to get arrested, but that's okay. So anyway, so again, apologies to you at home. We have had so much to do these last couple of weeks, and there's some hardware changes here as things get packed and stuff, so everything is a little wonky. But we wanted to make sure we get at least something, but that's why we're a bit later than usual.
Yeah. It's wonky, but it all wonked out.
There you go. Yeah, it wonked out for the best. Yeah. This is just... hasn't caught up yet. We'll see.
I can't see me right now on this.
Yeah, now I've got... yep, there he is. Okay. And now we have to wait and see if Paul shows back up.
Oh, yeah, I'm back. I know, I'm confident.
Yep, there he is.
Thank you
That's
for
what I
the
look
patience,
like, huh?
everybody. Yeah, so as Jesse was saying, we've been getting ready for PAX. It's going to be funny to say, but we are the technical crew.
Yeah. Can you believe it? Yeah.
It's because all the good technical stuff is in the bag. It's ready to go.
For CGL streams.
Yeah.
At PAX Unplugged. Unfortunately, last weekend we had electrical storms up here, and it nailed a couple of the breakers, and we've had a little bit of an electrical problem. I still can't even get the TV down here to actually connect to the remote.
Yeah.
So we've
doing
been
this blind.
Yeah. So we're watching you guys through the television. Thank you very much for understanding. We did a production meeting tonight, as Jesse touched on, going over everything that we're going to be doing for next week. We got lots of exciting stuff that we're going to be bringing to you guys at PAX Unplugged. One of those things is something that you've probably heard us talk about once in a while. Over the last month or so. And then more recently in the Aces Discord, if you're on CGL's Discord there, we've been talking about something called Aces Legacy. Aces Legacy has kind of been my, what do you want to call it?
Entire obsessive life for
the last 2 months.
Yeah.
But it's a, I'll go back a little bit here. Aces Legacy is a new format that we are going to introduce at PAX that is a cooperative team tournament style vibe, akin to what Wolfnet 350 does, but you're playing aces. So you're going to play in teams of 3 or 4 players with a game master that is going to operate the aces deck. It'll be a 3-day sortie, or a 3-sortie mini campaign through the course of 1 day that your units will gain and your named pilots will gain experience through. And then the teams that score the most through all the sorties will get ranked at the end of the day, one through however many tables we're running that day, and win prizes accordingly. The way it's going to work is like Wolfnet 350. You will bring your own force of 350 points, and painted beautifully with your own background story, like you would create for a typical box set of BattleTech Aces, and then you will take part in our Fox network custom scenarios and campaigns written by one by me, one by Joe Becker, and one by Paul Henny Henderson, who both are regulars on the show and regulars with Fox Network, have designed wonderful scenarios. Of course, these two gentlemen are going to be making their own in the future. There will be lots of them coming out. How they get released, that's to be determined still. But you will see probably the first big event where we run it will be at Toronto Comic Con in March, and then Adepticon. So you're going to be at Adepticon. You're probably going to get a good chance to try out Aces Legacy. We'll work that out next week when we get to PAX, and it's exciting. Now, to touch on Legacy a little bit, where the concept came from was actually this gentleman over here, Mr. Scott. Last year, the seeds were planted. Scott is our super teacher when it comes to BattleTech. He's
best looking.
Yeah. Very. What I call you before the stream started? Targaryen.
Yeah, it wasn't really a compliment.
I don't super know what it means, but sure, okay.
So last year, before we went to Adepticon, actually, we were getting ready for Toronto Comic Con, and Scott had created these tiny little cards. They were like Aces Light, and what they were tiny scenarios to teach people. Actual, just basic Alpha Strike.
They were mini missions.
Yes,
yeah,
little mini missions.
Little mini
like you
missions.
interact with a turret, maybe, or another unit, or like an objective marker of some sort. And when he did that, we got back, and I thought to myself, you know what? We need to find a way to write scenarios on a template as a unit, like as Fox Network, together, where it's always done the same way. Like there's a format to it. Yeah. There's a formula, and I wanted to try to incorporate all the things that I knew to be true that Catalyst had released from like campaign operations over the years, like the Tukied books. So I went through and took all the different mission types that they had, all the different objectives that were in those books, and I compiled them into a spreadsheet in Excel, and then spit them back out into a format that we could start to begin to build scenarios for Aces that used everything Catalyst had already released from their Chaos campaign systems and what campaign operations.
With standardized, like, rules, right? Like,
That's
this is
correct.
How scanning works in a Fox game.
Yes.
This is how, what are the other ones?
So usually when you read like a Catalyst, campaign book or whatnot, it leaves it open. You can determine how you want to scan things, or how you want to interact with something, or you find a node or whatever, an objective marker, and you can design your own way to do it. We wanted a uniform way that our players, when we were out in the public, always got to know how to do it. So Aces Legacy kind of came from those little cards that you came, because it inspired all this. So fast forward a year, and as the campaign book for Scouring Sands was getting into its final formats,
I'm so excited to finally see that. I'm so excited.
I wanted to bring our scenarios in line, both in design, layout, and format, to match Scouring Sands. That way, when people are playing our scenarios out in the public at a con, or they see us doing it on stream, it matches what they're playing at home in the box sets. This led to the concept of, let's try and make this into like a tournament format after we'd been to Adepticon and after we had been to Gen Con, and we were like, you know what? The guy Andrew and Aaron and the guys at WolfNet, they got a huge turnout for a wonderful tournament competitive scene, and we're like, we got this Aces thing, and how can we have like almost like a D&D epic kind of thing where you can bring your kids, you can bring your friends that have never played before, you can bring your friends that aren't very good at BattleTech.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. We don't know anyone like that.
But and you can sit down in a tournament setting with that vibe and have fun because you're playing cooperatively. And the thing I've always liked about Aces the most is the thing I originally liked about BattleTech was those cool stories where I rolled boxcars and I blew somebody's head off. Well, Aces, I get to roll boxcars and blow my own head off. And that is the wonderful part of the game where it's when you're playing cooperatively. So I went to Joe Becker and I went to Henny, and I'm like, guys, let's come up with a cool system that we can use at conventions. And they spit out a really cool format for designing your forces. It's a small tweak off of the core rules, just because you're doing it in a one-day setting, so we had to tweak a few things. And we've got this cool format that we're going to bring to you guys at PAX. It's going to be a play test. I think it's just going to be a kind of a walk-up thing at PAX over the 3 days that we're there, where you can play. You're not going to be able to sign up for it or anything like that. So if you're in the Philadelphia area, come out and check it out and play. We probably won't even have people playing all day. We'll probably just have one group play the first session and then somebody play the second and third. We want to really work on the timing of it. We have a couple of different scoring systems that we want to work on in the background. So when the players play, we're going to score them multiple different ways. That way we have it refined. As you've noticed, guys at Lynn Vander Studios, the guys at Six Sides of Gaming, the guys at Fox Network, we like to play test things and make sure that when they come out, they're bang on and they're the top-notch quality that it deserves to be for the community, right? That's ultimately what we're here for, is to make sure everybody's having fun the way we have fun, and we like to go over the top with everything we do. So if you're in Philly, come out to PAX, check us out.
Yeah. Come say hi.
Yep. You guys, I know I rambled on there for 15 minutes, so go for it. You guys can add your 2 cents to that.
Yeah, no, so if you have any questions about that, we're keeping an eye on the chat. But yeah, the short version is we want to do something with Aces where it's an event. Aces plays best when you're playing with friends. It's going to play best when you are playing in a group of people you care about. That doesn't always overlap well with tournament play, but now it does. Aces Legacy is going to be where you and your buddies you're going to build a list. You're going to show up and say, we've put together a group of guys that can beat anything these cards have to throw at us. And we're going to put you in a situation not just to test your list, but to make a BattleTech story out of it. These sorties aren't going to be defeat the enemy, capture the zone. These are going to be stories. These are going to be, you have been hired by the Kellhounds. You are going to this planet. These people are in danger. You are going to bring your unit into the BattleTech universe through this story, and the Aces cards are going to facilitate that. And it adds a level of gameplay.
So cool.
It's so amazing because now it's not just a game of rolling dice and counting. Now it's, oh no, not Jim.
Not Jim!
Not Scott!
Jim!
Oh, wait, Scott's okay, yeah.
And we're really excited for it. This play test is going to be the first of a couple, I think. But this is going to be a very cool way to play BattleTech with your friends and buddies, having fun, but also at the professional play level.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're going to do some live streaming of some playtesting, right? From
Oh,
PAX?
for sure.
We are.
Yeah.
We will be, yes.
So you guys at home can check it out and see it live as we're getting into it.
And so before we jump into some playing tonight, we want to talk about what we're going to be doing at PAX, other than outside of that, and ideas that we're going to have. The other thing is with the Aces Legacy system. Those of you at home who were in Europe were lucky enough now. I've seen that some people are actually ordering Aces from American warehouses, like American distributors, and getting it's showing it shipped. I don't know if that's true or not, but hey, I hope it is.
We've seen posts from shops saying they're expecting a stock of scouring sands to come in this weekend, so tomorrow.
Yeah, which is cool, right? Don't quote us on it. We're just telling you what we've seen online, right? I don't know any better, but hey, if guys are getting it and getting I'm excited for you.
Yeah,
we want it in your hands. We don't just want to be the guys talking about it. Even though I told Jesse it was kind of weird when they released it at ICE, it's like other people have Aces. aces.
Yeah.
Their people
Yeah.
have it.
People are going to get aces long before we get our hands
Long
on
before
it,
we
I
get
think,
aces,
yeah.
which is, I think, what was bothering. But no, it's super exciting that everyone is finally going to have a chance to look at it. And I keep talking to people who have missed something, like who knew about the AI cards but didn't know about the campaign
There's so
book,
much.
or who knew about the campaign book but didn't know about the terrain, or who
Oh,
like
yeah.
right. It's such a great box.
Yeah.
And
So many minis.
yeah, so many minis, so many pieces, so many different ways to play. It's such an exciting time to be a BattleTech fan. And we finally get a chance to share this with everyone because we've been babbling about it into this Canon DSLR for 2 years. But now you can finally see that I'm not crazy. It really is. It really is it's a game changer for this game.
We weren't just making it up.
Yeah.
we weren't just making it up. But what I was going to touch on is that for those of you who do have it at home already in Europe, the waypoint system.
Yes.
It's something you've heard me talk about a few times, a lot more in the last couple of months as we're getting closer to the release date. And the waypoint system, I've been pushing to its max, trying to find different ways to make a tabletop war game more into a adventure like Jesse has touched on. So one of the things you're going to see us doing when we're streaming at PAX, one of the play tests, or if you're there playing, is those waypoints. Typically, when you play a game of BattleTech, whether it's Classic or whether it's Alpha Strike, you have an objective marker on the board. You know you got to go get X. You got to hold it for so many turns. You get score points. You get points for blowing up the bad guy, and you get points for running off a board edge or whatever. Right? That's a typical scenario. Well, sure, you're going to have those kinds of scenarios in Aces, but what I've been doing is I've been using the waypoints, which are generally used for narrative plot points and advancement of the story. We use these plot waypoints now to actually hide what your objective is, and you have to use the waypoints to figure out what your objective is during the game, and then achieve your objective and get it off. So you're kind of like problem solving, puzzle solving, narrative role playing like you would maybe in like an RPG adventure, and adding that extra layer of depth because now you're getting on the board. You don't know what to do. You can't just have a meta list knowing, hey, my dasher's going to run 26 inches and get behind you on the first turn, and I'm going to take that objective because you don't know where the objective is.
And you don't know. You know, when it flips over, you find out what it is. And
Maybe
it
it's
might not
good,
be,
maybe it's bad. Yeah, and those are just some of so many examples.
Yeah.
Josh Dirksen, he's usually described it like if this were a video game, these waypoints are little cutscenes that happen in the mission that change everything.
And they can be on the table. They can be in the turn tracker. So it when you get to turn 3 or whatever, things trigger. I think I love everything about Aces, and I know the cards are going to be definitely the big deal, but I think the waypoint system is going to be one of the things that people really have that aha moment about.
Yeah. All right, I guess we should roll some dice and blow some stuff up here for an hour or so.
Yeah. I don't think we'll play through this entire game.
No. All right, I'm going to
but,
switch screens there and get us over to the
battle cam.
The battle camera.
Satellite link established.
So, what do we have on the board tonight, gentlemen?
We have two forces from two different painters, actually. We debuted last week. We've got a bunch of mechs from the Aces box over in this corner, painted by our very own Paul Clarkson, representing Vow Galaxy from Clan Jade Falcon, because Paul is a contrarian and didn't want to paint his Jade Falcons green like every other normal.
Well, Josh painted his to the box set, and I'm like, okay, so we're going to be using Josh's a lot, right? on stream it at cons, and I'm like, all right, we're going to have a bunch of green mechs. I'm going to paint something different. And Vow Galaxy in the lore is actually only like 1 or 2 planets over. And the Antares system, because they went or whatever. I'm not really big on clan lore, but they went to Terra and got their butts kicked, and then there's stragglers left up there somewhere.
That's a good summation.
That's like 3 books. So we've got Vow Galaxy of Clan Jade Falcon over here. Paul's going to be running them with the Aces deck. To challenge them today, because we're bringing it up into the Oak Clan era, we've got some leftover Republic folks. So we have these lovely Hastati Sentinels that are a new addition to my personal collection. These were painted by a friend of the Wednesday game, James. You can find his stuff at GK Workbench on Instagram. We made them to supplement the pre-painted Lament that came in that Star League box, Herman Main's Lament. Herman Maines is always fun to bring to Folks Network because he is the guy responsible for leading the charge that finally broke the back of the Blessed Order and removed Comstar from BattleTech once and for all. Parentheses, question mark, close parentheses. So Paul loves seeing that on the table. The guy responsible for ending Comstar. So I brought him today because that's going to be fun to have to run.
All right, so Greg, thank you about the game board. A little bit about this game board here.
Yeah.
So what you see is I have, I guess, recreated the actual box set of Scouring Sands in foam. So all the hills or mesas that you see, I carved out of pink foam. The tops of them match the actual dimensions of what you will get in terrain in the Scouring Sands box. The extra mesas were some extra terrain I had kicking around. I just color matched them. The bridge is actually the bridge from the box set. The rivers, if you can see them, I don't know how well it picks it up, but the rivers are the rivers from the box set, but I actually altered them. I actually added some water texture to them, and then 2 layers of dry brushing, and flocked the sides and brought them up into like 3D terrain level quality. And they click together like the puzzle pieces that they normally come in as cardboard, and they just throw them in the box, and away you go. And then of course we got some nice buildings, and yeah, we're good to go.
Let's do it. Initiative.
So, I'll go over the VOW Galaxy real quick. On the VOW side, we have, of course, a Bane 3. We have a Thunderbolt 2C, a Marauder 2C, a Rifleman C2, a Locust 2C, a pair of Fulcrums, and because none of these have the Omni keyword, I have 2 points of Elementals running for their lives across the board.
Hey, jumping. They're famous for jumping, right? That's
Hopping.
Yeah. On the Hastati side, over here, backing up that Lament, I've got a Havoc, a Malice, and a Star Slayer. And then over on Scott's side, we've got a Jackalope, an Excalibur, a Peacekeeper, a Regent, and a Legionnaire.
Yep.
This is an MUL legal Dark Age Republic list. I also selected some of these mechs because, though they're not on the MUL yet, some of these chassis had entries in the Risk TRO, which means there are variants of these mechs that have the fancy Risk technology. That's not an MUL yet, so I brought standard variants to this game, but at some point, I'm going to be bringing this Malice to a table with 4 hyper lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to do, like 80 damage once before it blows itself up. But that's Risk. That's what Risk is.
But
So
they're powered by cereal, right? They're powered by breakfast cereal. They get them all sugary and hyper. Is it?
yeah, there you go.
All right, initiative. I will
Yeah.
roll red for the VOW.
Scott, why don't you roll for us this turn?
I got a 10.
Yeah. 9.
You sure you guys only got 350 points over there? That looks like a lot of max.
They're a skill 4,
Okay.
and some of them, like the Peacekeeper, is an unusual design. Let's go with that. It's not as effective as you might expect.
So
in a
I
It's
have
more
2,
equipment-based.
4, 6, 8, 9 units.
And we also have 9.
Okay, so 1 for 1.
1 for 1. And we have to move first. So heaviest stuff first, I think, is usually the play. I could move my Malice, I guess.
Go
There's
for it.
not much. He's pretty tanky, so I think he's just going up on a hill. He can't even get there. So yeah, he's going to move right up there with the intention that next turn he will bump up. Oh, and I forgot to grant myself tokens. Scott, could you please pass me a tray full of tokens? I'll start sorting those out. But right now we'll call that the Malice's move, and it's a TMM of 1.
Sounds good. So first up will be the Thunderbolt 2C for the VOW Galaxy. If the unit has more armor than damage rating of any enemy, I don't think that's true. What's
top
your
one
highest
is
damage
5.
rating? Top end's 5?
The Malice. How much armor does a Malice have? 5, 6, 7, 8.
No,
9,
if I have more armor than damage.
Oh,
What's your
damage. Yeah, my highest damage is 5.
Oh, so then it is true. I'm going to be aggressive. Within 12, within 24, no. Within 30 would be the 30 would be the what do you call it? The what you just moved, the Malice. So it wants line of sight and target range. Wants no one activates within 12. Wants to stay in line of sight and range of as many enemies as possible, while gaining cover or moving closer to the target. So this one here, we're going to move him. He moves a total of 10. I think if he comes around this way, that'll meet the 10. He can get to there, right? Yep. I'm just going to move him back a bit, though. I'm going to put him to here. That way he's got more line of sight on as many guys as he can. And he has cover. And I need a TMM of 2. Oh, man, Thunderbolt 2C's got a 2 TMM.
There you go.
Thanks,
Spiked. That's the Timmy.
Okay. The rest of our big bruisers are over on your side, Scott. You want to do some of your
I'm
stuff?
going to move this Regent. Are we counting this as rough?
Yeah.
It's an extra...
You either go around it or spend extra move to go through it.
Okay. Well, I'll just go right here. And that's my move, and I'll grab myself a Timmy 1.
Regent's such a cool looking mech.
Spiked. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
And I like
Elemental number 1.
Weapon.
The red elemental unit is up next on 276, and they are going to... On aggressive, if there are any activateds within 12, that is not true. If there are any activateds within 24, that is also not true. So they are going to be cautious. Wanting to target and trigger off the nearest, which would be the Malice. They will jump or sprint. They want to stay out of line of sight of all enemies while maintaining line of sight to the target, occupy woods, and moving closer. So... They want to get out of everybody else's
wrong
lines.
planet for woods.
Oh, 9. They're going to sprint.
I love the narrative this scenario suggests, because Vow Galaxy got their butts kicked on Terra.
Right there.
And
Can you
fell
throw
back
them in there
here.
for me?
And the Hastati got their butts kicked on Terra and had to fall back here.
And they are a 1.
+2, +1.
They're just they're a 1 and then put a we know that they're infantry, so they'll be at 2. So they're just a +1.
Just a +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
+1. Okay, me again.
Hastati guys.
Excalibur.
Or the Peacekeeper. I think are the ones just to sort of set up. Peacekeeper, I think, has long and has overheat long, so he can be a pretty effective sniper, so we might want to position him really up. But, well, I guess it depends what variant you're playing.
Yeah, I don't see... it's OVL special, right?
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Okay, then that was on a different variant. No worries.
I'm going to move this Excalibur. I guess I'll just take some cover here. And that's 2. Okay, moved.
All right, next for the Aces deck will be 436. Oh, yes, the other elemental point. Let's take a look. Just for those watching, I am using 1 infantry ambusher deck for the elementals. I've split it into 2 3-card decks. This is something that you'll learn in the rules of Aces. It cuts down on how having to have 9,000 cards on the deck on the table at the same time.
Really
all you do is you play 3 turns, shuffle them together, split them out again as 3 cards. Aggressive, any activates in 12, no. Balance, any activates within 18. He's going to be cautious as well. Wants line of sight to the nearest. That's going to be your Enforcer, I think that is. What is that thing? Excalibur. Okay. It wants to sprint, wants line of sight to the target, occupy woods while moving closer. So they're going to go right behind that little mesa there.
Here?
Yep.
Do they want to be able to shoot?
Yeah, they want to be able to see them.
So I think there.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, pretty,
and we'll spike it with 1.
And a 1, yep.
Pretty dramatic shot for SRMs and small lasers.
Peacekeeper. 8. He's also going to... Well, can't do too much. But
What do we got here? 35.
And he has a Timmy of 1 and moved.
All right, the Bane is up next for the Aces deck.
Of course it is.
There we
see,
go.
this is what we've been waiting for.
If there are any activated enemies within 24, balanced. If there are any activated enemies within 24, it's going to go to cautious. Line of sight nearest. Excalibur.
Cool guy.
Ground or jump if necessary. It wants no line of sight to any enemies. It wants nobody unactivated within 12. Cover from those it can't get out of line of sight of while moving closer to that unit.
Yeah, Greg Suarez, I agree with you. I don't think Jade Falcons should be allowed to play cautious. I think the lowest they should go is balanced.
What's his move?
The Bane moves at 6.
Yeah. So
wants
if he
out
wants
of
to
line of
block
sight.
Line of sight, it's basically here.
Right here.
Sure.
Right there.
Sure. That's. I
Look
mean,
at that. But actually, he wants
barely
to
on the
move. It
table.
wants to move closer to the target. So technically speaking,
Technically
if it goes to
he's there,
here,
he's closer.
it's moved closer. Yeah,
Okay.
it's moved half an inch closer.
Cutting this building.
Once facing like that.
And it's a 1.
It's a 1.
Spiked. I like your flocking on these a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's move back to my side of the table.
Yeah.
Help
me out.
Well, see, that's just like I want to see how the
Push down.
Oh, for sure, these guys are coming this way. So I think I'm gonna grab.
It's a trap.
I think I'm gonna grab Mains. Let's get him in
It's a
there.
trap.
Usually-
I have no part in it. I'm
Usually
just.
when you're setting a trap, you
I'm
don't
not-
tell people
I'm not
it's a trap.
setting the
No,
trap.
but he's not the one setting
I'm
it.
not
The
setting
Aces
it. The Aces deck is doing it.
Yeah.
I'm nothing but I'm a witch doctor over here reading the bones. Like I don't have any control over this.
Yeah, but then you're telling us the card strategy.
I'm telling it's a
So
trap.
with Mains over here, can you tell from where you are, Paul? Is this giving me enough cover? Like, is this between your guys and the Lament from there?
Oh,
No,
way back
No?
there.
not enough. Like not by. If you
Is there-
gotta get considerably closer to be into the shadow of it, right?
Okay. So he started.
Well, it's not going to cover all of them. Anyway.
Not all of them. It'll cover maybe this guy, the
You gotta-
Thunderbolt
You
2C,
gotta pick one.
and I don't think the hover
And they haven't all
tank can stand.
Alright.
So you could be like there.
Yeah, he can't go that far. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
instead he's just gonna peek and use the hill, get some partial cover. I mean, +2 and a long range shot. I don't think he's too worried.
And you're good? All right. Rifleman C2 is up next. Aggressive. If there are any activateds within 24, incorrect, because he's over here by the Bane. Balance, no, there's no activateds within, so he's going to be cautious moving forward. Line of sight, or range closest, so it's going to be on the Excalibur again, or whatever that is. What is that thing?
Excalibur.
Excalibur, yeah. All right.
You can just
It
say
wants to
guy.
keep a distance of 18 from the Excalibur. It wants line of sight and in range to the Excalibur. It wants woods or cover, and then cover from as many other units as possible.
That's 18. So you could get partial cover from the side of the building.
Yep. Move him right up to the edge of it. And he moves. They're quick. It moves 12 or 18J, but it didn't give me a jump.
Yep.
And it's a TMM of 2.
It means he doesn't want to jump because he wants to be able to hit something.
That's right. Nothing over there can see him, right?
Malice might be able to get him. Oh yeah, Malice can get him.
Okay, so go on the other side of the building. It's better to have partial cover. He can see the Excalibur. It's better to have partial cover from the Malice, or no line of sight to the Malice, or that. What's that other big thing over there?
Definitely no line of sight to the
Is
Malice.
that the Super Caesar? What is that thing over there?
That's the Peacekeeper.
Peacekeeper. Okay.
So like this seems to be.
Well, it wants line of sight to that and out of line of sight of everything else, right?
Oh, it can't do it.
It can't. So I'm trying to minimize who can see it,
From there, you got none of these guys can see him right now.
and how much damage over there can see it.
How much damage? A lot.
So you
Everyone.
move him up close to there.
Okay, then he can't.
He can't see him, so
No.
he has to go to the other side of the building then.
Yeah, okay.
But partial cover from it. Yep, there you go.
Mhm.
And he's a 2. Yep, that works. So you guys,
What do you got? I can move the.
I've got a light and a medium over here, but
I can move the cannon head guy.
the Legionnaire.
Legionnaire. He's super fast.
Yep, he's fast. He's decently well armored. He's got 1 rack 5, or once they hit the MUL, the Risk version, which has a hyper laser. We'll get there one day. But as a Davian guy, I'm not necessarily against the one Rack 5. It's kind of a rapid fire, less damage hunchback. It kind of makes you feel like you could have just brought a hunchback, but I appreciate the intent.
Paul, these new tape measures are great.
Sorry, I had you guys on the close view there. I apologize. You guys didn't see that move. We talked about it, and I had that on zoomed in camera. Greg, have the commander cards been revealed? Well, we can show them. There are guys that have shown them. I know you're not going to be able to see it from there. The commander cards work in the aspect of changing the pace of the deck based on game state. So if the deck is winning and it's pushing and it'll continue to be aggressive. It will also scale them back if they are taking too much damage. It's to stop the AI from overexerting itself in any one way. That'll just continue to lead to its failure.
Yeah, I think the commander card is one of the real joys to it. Like it just
Seeing it respond to things that happen on the table.
Yeah.
And going, oh, I lost too much PV, so now I'm switching to a defensive strategy.
Yeah.
In a really cool and very simple way. Like, it's just all the variables are on there, you switch the card, and all of a sudden the force is behaving differently.
Because your striker mechs are always using the striker deck. But once you put in the different commander cards, they'll play, you know, more aggressively, more conservatively, more like this faction, more like this character from the
Yeah, it's
from the
it's
fiction.
pretty cool. Cool,
Yeah.
very cool addition.
Definitely.
Alrighty, so next for the Aces deck is going to be the Fulcrum beside the Thunderbolt 2C. Now, this is something you'll see on the cards, everybody. My aggressive column says, if the ideal red, which is a direct reference now to this commander card, is activated and the unit can move behind it. In this case, it's going to be no. But when you see ideal, that disregards the range bracket. It just wants to queue on what it thinks is a priority on the board and then react to it.
Activated or not
If it's
activated.
only if it says ideal.
If
Only if it
doesn't
says
say
ideal.
Ideal. It's
Ignore
only if
the
it's activated and
no.
in range, right?
Not
Oh,
necessarily.
No, only in range? Oh,
No.
okay.
So normally you're going to have a range bracket. It's
Yeah.
going to tell you, within 12, within 24. If you see ideal, it just wants that mech on the board.
Okay.
That's what it's going to go after.
So if red is something like the unit that's the most long-range damage, that ideal mech would be the Bane 3. Even if this Star Slayer is all the way over here and isn't possibly doing anything with that mech this turn,
It's going to
it
react.
still
want
to think about that Bane 3 for the rest of its instructions.
So I'm going to go to balanced if the ideal red is activated. So that will be true. So red in this case, going to the command card. I got him on the wrong side there. Flip it over. Red would be objective. We don't have an objective in this scenario. We're just fighting it out. So I'm going to go to the next on the sequence list. It's going to be the lowest TMM.
Okay.
How many?
There's a
What's
bunch
the
of ones?
You got a bunch of ones. So next is going to be the lowest armor out of the ones.
Okay, it's not the one on this side, because that's the Malice, and he is a tank.
Not the Regent, I'm guessing. Not the, okay.
It'll be between Regent and Peacekeeper.
Are they tied?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Highest point value is the next tiebreaker.
The Regent.
The Regent. Okay, so which one's the Regent? I see him there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's like a
it
Hoffman
wants
and
to.
an Awesome had a baby.
It wants to move closer to the target. It wants woods or cover. It's a vehicle. Vehicles cannot gain cover. It can have woods in between, but there are no woods on this board. And it wants to stay out of line of sight and range of as many units as possible. So while moving closer to him, I'm guessing it's going to be right here beside the elementals on the other side of the mesa. It can see the Regent. No, on this side. Right beside it. I can't quite reach. Right. Back. There you go.
All right.
And that
it's a
is
3?
a TMM of 4.
4?
They're quick.
That's illegal.
They are quick.
Call the TMM police. So I've got one here. Is it down to me? You got one left?
I've got a medium and a light over here.
Oh, okay. I got 2.
Yeah, so I think I'll move 1. That Star Slayer's jumping 10. I don't want him to go right out, but I want people sort of paying attention to him, and I also want to put people more over there because it looks like we've got a lot of Jade Falcon firepower going that way, and I want to back you up.
Yeah, and also like, of course they can like cross the river, but like you've got this bridge here, and we've got this that are going to be key.
We'll see what happens. So if he's
key
just
engagement
peeking over
zones.
this
Scott, slide over this way a little more.
Thank you.
How
Or
does
did
that?
your camera freeze? Maybe not. I don't know. It better not have frozen. Oh, there. No, I see it moving. You're back in the. You're
So
back in the.
From your perspective, like that should be partial cover from anyone shooting at him from there, right?
Looks like
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next for the Aces deck is the Marauder 2C.
Oof.
Oh, if it's like Josh's Marauder 2C, it's not going to hit the broadside of a barn.
I mean, that's why Josh chose that Marauder 2C10.
Yeah,
so
he's
it's,
cursed. He can't hit
it's all
anything with
pulse
it.
lasers,
He
and
can't hit
targeting
any-
computers, and improved jump jets, and
Yeah, so if you see woods or cover, yes, you can take cover. Now with a vehicle, vehicles can't get partial cover. They're either seen or they're not.
yeah. No, I think what Greg is saying is that the cards specify look for woods.
You can
but
use
there's no
partial
woods
cover.
on the board. Yeah, a mesa could sort of function like a wood. Like
Exactly.
what it's saying is it still wants to shoot at something, but it wants a cover bonus.
Yeah.
So in that case, peeking around the corner of a rock gives you essentially the same thing.
So the skirmisher over here in the Marauder 2C, if the unit can move behind the nearest enemy, activated enemy is no. If there are no activated enemies within 12, true. All right, we got the first Jade Falcon acting balanced today. Range.
How rare is it to have a well-balanced Jade Falcon?
It wants line of sight and within range the nearest activated unit. I believe
Still
that is the Excalibur. Okay, so it wants cover versus as many activated units as possible, while hopefully only getting line of sight to the target.
Well, I think something like here, and then it's blocked on that
It
side.
moves
but
6.
It's still gonna.
It moves
lot of my
6.
guys are still gonna get a
It wants
beat on it.
cover from everybody, right? So
Yeah, that'll be tough.
So 6. No, it won't be tough. I'll show you. I'll show you how.
Yeah, you show me.
6 gets it right there. It's got cover from everybody. Partial cover. Doesn't need to
Partial
be.
cover.
Yeah, partial cover
Yeah.
is partial cover, right? And
Alright.
he's a TMM of 1.
Ah, that's my
Yeah.
job. Boom.
There he is. So only left to move over here is the other Fulcrum.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
no, the Locust hasn't moved yet.
Yeah. Okay. So
I've
we'll-
got one.
right.
Where's the Locust?
Yeah,
There he is.
yeah.
Okay. Locust is next, then the Fulcrum.
Okay, so move your Jackalope, then one of his, then I move the Havoc, and then one of his, and then that is the movement phase.
Okay. These really bendy. Little
You like
measuring
these?
tapes are great. Yeah.
I figured you'd like them. Scott
well,
Scott
okay.
made one complaint in the
One-
in
not
the
even
in
a
the 3.5,
complaint,
4
one-
years we've been friends.
We
And-
ran
and-
out of tape measure.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we
I
ran
took
out
it
of
upon myself
we ran out of tape measures.
to mention it.
And then he shamed me for the rest
Oh
of
my-
the evening while we were out for dinner eating really
no tapes over here.
while we were eating really expensive sushi at a Japanese restaurant downtown Toronto, trying to be sophisticated, like the three of us can be sophisticated. And it led to me buying a 30 box of tape
Now-
measures.
We can eat our sushi with tape measures. You just kind of hook it.
All right, the Locust 2C. I hope it gets behind your Excalibur. If the ideal red is activated and the unit can move to attack it without being in any activated enemy's line of sight in range, stay on aggressive.
Nah, it's not.
I don't
That's
think so.
Yeah, these guys are watching each other's backs. That's
And red we know to be is the
the Regent.
yeah.
If he can get behind the Regent,
No,
then
he doesn't need to get behind him. He
Right.
just wants line of sight to him
right without being able to
without
fire
being
on.
anybody else to shoot at him. No. So if there are any activators within 24 balance, there we go. Yeah, Joe, you were the reason we had that expensive sushi that night. You're the one who picked the restaurant. He forgets. He forgets. How quick he forgets. Range any activated line of sight to the nearest unit. That's going to be the Excalibur again. It
I'm
wants
so popular.
to stay out of as many line of sight enemy range and line of sight. Once no one activated is within 12, occupy woods or cover if possible.
Locust doing locust things.
Locust doing
Let's see what
locust
it can do.
things.
Yeah.
The locust moves 16 this variant. So I'm guessing that's going to be.
It's a tough one. I mean, it can go like here, but
That gives it partial cover. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Hmm.
Oh no, it doesn't have partial.
Yeah.
That's better.
I think so.
And that's a TMM of 3.
3.
All right, and that just leaves me with my Havoc, which, folks at home, if you haven't graduated up to the Ill Clan era yet, the Havoc is like an Ultra Jenner. It's real cool.
Joe says he doesn't remember me buying tape measures that day. No, I didn't buy them that day, Joe.
Yeah.
I
Clearly.
bought them recently. And there's already like 10 in the game bag packed for packs.
So
There's a lot of them.
the real story is we were at a convention,
Okay.
and I had to set up for a game that was starting soon, and I looked down and I didn't have any tape measures. So I walked over to where
No,
our
tell the
friend
truth. Lucas, yes.
Lucas
Yeah,
was
okay.
running a game, and his players had plenty of tape measures. And I said, "Oh, Lucas, I don't have any tape measures. Can we share the tape measures so I can run my game?" And Lucas went, no.
Good on you, Lucas.
I was like, fair enough, I guess.
Lucas is one of the regulars at our weekly Wednesday Armored Combat game at Harry Tarantula in Toronto. He's also a scenario author, and he's running our Secret Santa for a second year in a row.
That's right. Secret
He's
Savannah Master.
Secret
Santa.
Savannah Master 2C now. Lucas is a blast. He's one of our favorite volunteers.
I will say, Lucas, I am proud of you. That was like your you've grown up moment. When he told me that you told him no, I was just like beaming from ear to ear. I'm like, this is beautiful. Because if anybody's met Lucas, Lucas is the sweetest, kindest,
Yes.
easiest going dude
Yes.
you'll ever meet. And for him to just stick it to this guy is just epic. It's just epic. It was fantastic.
Anyway,
He's like,
now
he's
we
been
got-
hanging around me too long. All right, we're going to the shooting phase here?
Yep,
You guys are shooting first.
we are. Okay. So my Malice is a pretty good shot on that Rifleman, but these guys have taken nice cover. It's also the only shot he can take, so I'm going to feel comfortable starting with that. Malice to Rifleman, I'm pretty sure it's long range, but let's double check. Oh, I'm going to guess it's closer to 30 than to 24, but I don't have Paul's gift of, yeah, it's long range.
He's got T-Rex arms.
What am I even doing here?
He's got regular arms.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Throwing 2, looking for 10.
Who are you firing on here?
Rifleman. 1 hit.
Rifleman 2C1.
Those 4 LBX2s. Pop, 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 pop.
You got another marker over this one's kind of.
I do, but it's the only one.
I could use a marker too.
No, denied.
Yeah, no.
Denied.
The Lament
eventually.
is also going to try for that same shot.
I don't have
Eats
any behind
mains,
me.
so he's going to be throwing 3, looking for 9s. Come on, mains. Comstar killer mains. 8. One more hit in the Rifleman.
Okay.
Scott with the laser. Could you tell, does the Star Slayer have a shot on anything that way? Star Slayer.
Let's laser it up.
Great name for a band.
I don't think so. I don't see
Nope.
anything.
Okay. And then that just leaves the Havoc, which doesn't have any shots.
There's a shot there, actually.
it
if
does?
You,
Oh, he wants to hit the Bane?
if you
Is that
can
even
on
within
there.
long? Yeah, this board's, what, 48?
It'd be 48 corner to corner. It's a
It
square,
might
right?
not be a shot. But I definitely don't have the arms to measure that. Let's
Let's work together.
all right. Here, you take that.
These ones might.
I
not
like it when
even
you
be
make the.
fit
I like
to
it
long
when you
range.
make the T-Rex sound.
And that's 39.
That's 39, so 41. Yeah, okay, it's just barely in long range.
I would allow it.
Star Slayer. Does the Star Slayer even have long? It doesn't, so no worries. Okay, that's that. That's my side. Scott, you may
So
fire when ready.
my very popular Excalibur is firing here at the.
Greg, ironically, all the markers are actually packed in the bag. That's where.
This is This is what's been our challenge all night. Is a lot of our cool stuff is already packed for the convention.
Sorry, the. Okay, 9. Sorry, I got myself confused there.
Scott's
He's
making up rules over
firing,
here.
Yeah. Don't I wish? He is firing 4 times at 9. I have my hands full. I'm gonna do this.
The floating dice tray.
9. 1, 2, 2.
It's all lies.
Still good.
Sorry, 1.
Oh,
Who's this on?
that's
On the rifleman
Why are you picking on this rifleman?
because he stinks. He is stinky.
The Bane's going to unleash on
And
somebody.
then my Peacemaker is firing at the rifleman, but it's kind of across the map at long range, so it's 11.
Now you pointed at the regent when you
Oh,
said
sorry.
that.
Is it the region? Okay.
So for those of you watching too, if you notice that, you might not probably be able to see them on the camera. The hazard stripes on these.
Oh, that won't show up on the camera.
on these vow that I did. Ultimate cheat code. Fighting Piranha.
Ooh.
Get the hazard stripes if you see Ironwind Metals or any other vendors that carries Fighting Piranha for $5. You're gonna have so many miniatures look really cool. They are so worth it. They are so worth it. They look so good.
Hazard stripes just really add depth to it. Anyway, 1 damage on the rifleman, and I'm done.
Again, Rifleman's got 2 armor left.
Nice. Okay. Aces shoot, or
That's
all shooting? Aces shooting.
Oh, Tree Dam, no, we have not started the campaign yet because we're still waiting for the player miniatures to be painted. As you can see, we got the bad guys painted. We're just doing a play test tonight. We will probably start that campaign when we get back from PAX. Not next weekend. We will do Friday Night Aces early next week. It'll be probably around 4:30, 5 o'clock live from PAX is when we're going to do it.
Now, because it's live from PAX, that means a lot of things could get juggled around, so keep an eye on both on Six Sides of Gaming and on Catalyst Game Labs channel. We may appear on either or both of those next weekend, and the timing may vary.
You can show this guy in front of the close-up cam, which is the bottom one. Joe was asking if there's no close-up cam. We do have a close-up cam. You can see the.
It'll take a bit for it to catch up, so I can't tell you if you're lined up correctly or not for a little bit longer. I think what you want to be is like on top of that building if you could. Yeah, it's still a little back, and we're got like a 30-second delay. You know what?
It's beautiful.
Best way to see these, if you join the Focht Hyperpulse Discord server. That's where a lot of us hang out and talk BattleTech. There is I think the channel is called Paint and Prime or Prime and Paint. A lot of the stuff everybody in our community is doing is posted up there. I'm fairly certain Paul has posted up his Vow guys up there. And I will be posting some of the Hastati Sentinels from GK Workbench. I'll be posting them up there soon, is a short version. But yeah, they'll be there shortly.
All right, who's left to shoot? You guys done?
Yep.
We're done shooting. So
Done shooting. All right, what do we got here? Thunderbolt 2C, looks like it's going to be first up to fire. Thunderbolt 2C, nothing within 6, out to 24. Anything you can hit in the back?
No.
Nope.
I only have
Then it wants yellow on the command list, yellow being highest amount of armor it can see. I think that's only the Malice.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's gonna be a long. Oh, he could be close to long. Is it medium range?
I
It's
don't
gonna
think,
be very
I
close.
don't think he can see through this.
Okay, so then he can see. The other thing he can see is this thing.
Yeah, maybe the lament.
You got it. He's gonna get partial cover. He's at long range. He's at long range.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not beyond 42. He's just over 24. So. So he's got 2 dice. I will roll orange and black for Halloween since it's just passed. He's going to be at 4, range 8. You went for
2.
2 is 10. 1 for partial cover is 11s.
Halloween. No.
Ooh.
No Halloween.
Nope.
It rolled off. All right. Next, we'll flip this over to this, what do we got next? Next to the sequence is the Rifleman C2 that got beat up viciously by you guys. First and foremost, attacked by an ally this turn. It can see.
It can see the lament.
Yeah.
It's long range.
Yep. He's going to fire at him. And that's going to
Good.
be 2 dice. We'll go with the Val colors, so we'll go with the red. I don't have gray dice, but I'll use black. Close enough. 4, range 8, 2, 10, 11. Miss and miss. That's the Rifleman C2. Next is going to be, what number was that? That was 535. 678 is going to be this Fulcrum here, which I think we forgot to move, but that's okay. It can't see anything. Yeah, we forgot to move him.
Maybe that's why
That's
I didn't move.
okay.
Maybe
It's all
Just gotta
good.
get out
It's all
there
good.
and wipe off the windshield.
Yeah, it's been a long day. I still got to
It's been-
drive
yeah.
these guys home too. I should make them take a cab. They've been laughing.
The hover tanks?
Yeah, the hover
You
tanks.
take the Fulcrums back to Toronto.
Locust.
Can you imagine spending all that money in a Fulcrum and having it stuck on the 401?
Oh my god.
Just
Yeah, it wouldn't be stuck for long.
stuck
All
behind
right.
those trucks.
Locust
Get out of my
2C.
way or I'll fire
Locust
my
2C
autocannon.
wants to fire anything you hit in the back. That is not true. Anything with no armor, that's not true. Something that has the lowest structure that it can see. It can only see 3 units. So
Over
I
here?
think it's going to be the Excalibur between the 3 big ones that he can see.
I think so.
And how many? What's the
Yes.
range?
From the Locust 2C,
Is it within
the
24?
Excalibur, it might be long.
If it's long, it does 0.
That is medium. It's
It's at long range.
just long. I
It
think.
can't shoot them. You're lucky because that thing has
I am lucky.
5 dice at medium range.
Yeah, that's all the ER small lasers, right?
All right. That's that. That's that. We are going to the elementals over here. They sprinted, so they can't do anything. Flip them. We're going to go to the Marauder 2C at once. Anything can hit the back, which is not anything. The most armor lost. Can it see? No, it cannot see the whatever that is over there.
Yep, and it didn't get hit anyway.
No, it didn't. That's right. And then highest point value it can see of those 3 over there. What's the highest point value?
The region.
The Regent. So you're going to be at long range. Base 4, 8. Regent's got no cover. 8 went for 1. 9s.
Yep.
And nothing exceeds target number 9. So it's just going to fire its normal salvo at long range. Going to be 3 sets of dice.
My favorite thing about the Aces cards and when they say, "I want to shoot something in the back," I'm like, "Yeah, great, good
Yeah.
strategy."
Miss,
Me
miss,
too.
and miss.
Yeah.
3 misses. Next is going to be the Fulcrum
quick
that
for you.
did move. The Fulcrum that did move wants to most armor lost, lowest structure. It can't see the unit with the lowest structure. It can only see 1 unit. It can see the Regent. So it's firing at the Regent. Long range. It's going to be at 4, 8, 9s. And that's 2 dice.
2.
Yeah. No, 1 dice. 1 set of dice.
There you go.
9s. Missed.
Yeah.
Gonzo. 8.
My favorite Muppet.
42 is the Bane.
Sure.
Now we get to fire the big boy.
Yeah, this is where. Yeah.
What can it hit in the back?
You see what I'm saying? Like, they're so smart.
The Bane.
It can't hit anything in the back. It can hit just about anything at once.
Yes.
The target numbers will be a little high, but
Attacked by an ally this turn. It's firing at the Regent.
It's missing the region. That's what.
So it's going to be at base 4, range 8, 9s. So 8 sets of dice.
Right?
Is that even a number?
One set of dice for each LRM 15 on that thing. On 9s.
How many you got there? You're rolling
8 sets.
Wow. It's got big hands.
On
ladies and
9s. That's 2 hits.
Ah.
It's only 2 hits. I rolled really bad.
I mean, 9s is not a great number, but it's the
1,
volume, right?
2.
8 chances. Like I've played BattleTech like Alpha Strike games where a mech only rolled like 8 damage over the course of the entire
for
game.
sure.
He just did that in one round.
What's
Yeah.
the range between the Elementals and the Excalibur?
This guy?
Yep.
It's going to be just over. Oh, no. Medium.
Medium? Good. They can hit.
Yeah.
Nice. So these guys have 2 dice. They are the AP Gauss Elementals. They're going to be at 4, 6, 7 for partial cover. What did you do for movement?
2.
So 9s on 2 sets of dice. We'll go orange and red.
Okay.
They crit you.
Yeah.
They crit you. They hit once and crit. And what do the elementals do?
Oh, I don't have a crit table up.
10. Can't be good.
10.
10. 11 is an engine. Is 10 mode? No.
10 might be weapon. Well.
Oh, I'm just digging out the card. There it is.
Oh, you got it?
Oh, that's the vehicle one. I don't want that one.
Right? This is a rare problem to have in BattleTech. It's
You've
not
got
that
the
we
book.
don't have the rules, it's that we have all of the rules and
Yeah.
all of their different varieties, and we have to make sure we have the right one.
No, that's the new. So for those of you who haven't gotten your hands on a box of aces, there is new critical hit tables for vehicles. There's
Yeah.
a new reference chart. That was the one I just grabbed. That's
Fire
the new
control
stuff.
hit.
Fire
Fire
control hit. Yeah, I knew it wasn't good.
All right.
Well, that's good because
I
it's a
will put
regent. No,
this
it's not going to be hitting anything.
Here.
Sitting at +2 for the rest of the game.
Just because you said that.
Early
gonna-
onset critical, like before the lines have even crossed, is bad news regardless, no
Definitely.
matter what the crit is.
I guess we're grabbing tokens, and Scott, I'm going to have to get you to grab the rest of those tokens over there.
Yeah.
Going to initiative. I guess I shouldn't have thrown all the dice back into the tray. I'll roll the red dice again since they just crit you. Yeah, I'll take that. It's another 9 for initiative.
I'll roll for us
That's a
this time,
foul.
but I don't think I can beat 9.
I think you can, though. You can.
No.
Oh.
It's 4. That's the opposite of
That's
beating.
the wrong
9.
way.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Will we go first again? Let me move the malice again. It's not going anywhere fast.
Okay.
I did want to get him up on this hill where he'll start attracting attention.
So the regent will now be a little bit of a bodyguard here.
That should he still got some cover from this sort of like wily coyote thing. But
Super genius.
I used to have business cards that say Super Genius.
I wish.
It,
I wish.
very funny joke. Over to you, Vow Galaxy.
Yeah, Force Manual Mercs is going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. What do we got here? First for the Aces deck is going to be these poor elementals that dinged and crit the Regent. They're like, we just shot this guy. We're getting out of dodge. We're moving first. If there are any activators within 12, that's not true. If there are any enemies in this unit's line of sight and range, that is true. Going to remain balanced. Range enemy wants line of sight and within range to the nearest unit. That would be the Excalibur, who everybody's been targeting. Move closer, occupy woods and or cover, and it wants to stay out of line of sight of almost everybody else if it can. So, Elementals, going to move closer and out of line of sight of everybody else, would be right to the corner of that hill. Yep. Back them up a little bit so they're out of line of sight from the regent. There you go.
Back it up.
And they are a 1.
1. Okay, my regent.
Go for it.
He's going to get out of
So the
firing
starting
line.
PV for an Aces campaign is 400 for Scouring Sands. If you were listening to the show at the beginning and we were talking about the Aces Legacy that we're going to be running, that's a little different. That starts at 350, and we do that so people who are playing in WolfNet 350 tournaments at conventions alongside us can flip and flop between the two things of the same force. That way they can have fun enjoying everything at the same time with keeping the number of miniatures they bring with them to a minimum.
All right.
Nice. Moved.
Region ducks behind some stuff.
Thunderbolt 2C.
Speaking of the force manuals, one of my favorite things about it is the rarity and availability list for the aerospace fighters. I love that a lot. Yeah.
I mean, the rarity and availability lists in those force manuals is, I think, the most new information and the coolest, for sure. Those are what you buy those books for.
Yeah. I like seeing the iconic units. They're iconic.
What's
You
up,
guys
Paul?
keep talking. I'm figuring out what he's doing.
Right. Okay. But yeah, no, they're good. We've got Davian and Karita so far. I know there are others on the way. I know Mercs has been laid out. I don't think we have a solid release date for it yet. That's going to be a big one though, because everybody wants to build their mercenaries units, right? And this gives you the one that how to set that up.
So it wants to deal with the Malice.
I bet it
Move
does.
I bet.
Move closer.
Bring it
and
on.
cover if it can get it, and it's doing that. So it's got a TMM of 2, and it steps forward. There we go.
Okay. What do you think?
To the study.
I think I'm gonna try to use this building here to try to like pin them and keep pressure.
You're gonna
on
pin the
side,
paint.
but
You're gonna pin the Bane in the corner of the board.
I would love to pin the Bane in a corner where it can't shoot me. So, do you have a move, or should I move?
I
You
would.
can also
I
tell me,
feel like you've got the last assault mech. Like, I feel like the Peacekeeper should move next. Were I the one
deal
doing that?
Okay.
I don't have a great thing to exploit over here yet.
He's got some armor, so I'm gonna put him out where he can. Where he can do a little bit of shooting, or maybe take a little bit of shooting. Gonna put him here. That's my move. And then Jesse, I'm thinking of getting this guy out around here.
All right.
Sure.
So
Bane's
this,
up next.
This firing line here, I think, is going to be important.
I also suspect this might be the last firing phase in this
Yeah.
turn, so we may want to throw caution to the winds a little bit.
Oh,
but
got it.
We're at the 1 hour mark right now.
Sure.
Our stream. So, all right. So the
knew?
Bane wants if the unit has any armor and there are any enemies activated and within range within 24 inches.
Well,
I
nothing's within 24.
don't think so. So he's going to be balanced. If there are any activated enemies within 24, nope, going to be cautious. Nearest, so the the nearest is this.
the Havoc over here.
Havoc over here.
Mm-hmm.
Wants no line of sight to all enemies while moving closer to that target.
That sounds
It
great.
moves 6.
Cry Havoc.
Technically moving closer to it, no, and staying out of line of sight is moving forward. That building blocks line of sight.
Yep.
That level 2 blocks the line of sight. Can't see anything, and it's a TMM of 1.
1. Moved. Okay, what are we thinking? I can move this guy.
Here, let me move one just to see if we can get a little more.
Yeah, I'd be worried about them.
Yeah. Mains can go 10, and with 10, he still can't quite get into the cover I want him to have, but he can get like right up to here. That's not bad. I think he's going to attract a lot of fire this turn, but like I said, we're not playing this game all the way through. We'll see what happens to him.
All right, what's next? We have elementals on this side. They want, if there are any activateds within 8, no. If there are any enemies in this unit's line of sight in range, yes. So, you're going to be balanced. Balanced, it wants nearest line of sight in range. It's going to be the
Element.
yeah. Jump, moving closer to target, cover from as many units as possible. So I would suspect it wants line of sight to them as well, right? There's an easy way to do.
I know they're in.
Oh no, I know what they do. I know what they're doing.
They're close in range, but
Did
they're
I
not-
say it wanted to move closer? Yes, it did. Because the ultimate move here would have been actually jumping back a couple of inches, and it would have met all those conditions by going to
But
right there. But that's moving away, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to do that.
it wants to be
So
closer.
it wants line of sight and closer, and it jumps 6, and it's specified that it wants me to jump. So
Yeah, they're in the closing range.
if they get to
Phase,
here, they can't see it, right?
Nope.
So they're going to go forward and take cover behind that mesa, behind the big mushroom mesa.
It's right
And they'll
there.
be back.
Back.
Keep going farther back. They want completely out of line of sight to everybody else. They can see him.
He's going to be in the water. Is he
That's
okay with
fine.
that? He's elemental.
No. On the edge of the water. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
okay.
Like just dangling their toes in.
No,
you
they're not
know?
going to go drown
They're
themselves.
not just
All
a little
right.
fishing. Okay. My Excalibur. He can going up and down this mesa. It's 2 each to go up and down, so that leaves him with 6 inches. So he can come right to here and have a
Nice.
glorious one single phase of defeating the enemy.
Our friend the Rifleman 2C, ironically,
Just
is
Jade
next to
Falcons.
go.
Oh, that's ironic.
Or Rifleman C2, sorry. If there are any activated
Oh,
enemies within
BattleTech.
18 and no unactivateds within 6, I think these are both true.
There is definitely activated enemies within 18.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Yep.
And no unactivateds within 6.
Yep.
Beautiful. He's going to be aggressive. Within zone 10 and then out to 18, it wants to activated yellow. So you only have one activated unit over there. So
I got 2.
you have 2 he's within 18.
Only one is within 18.
So then it automatically
But-
defaults to the Excalibur as yellow. So it wants to have line of sight and range, out of line of sight and range to all enemies as it can. It wants to occupy woods or cover, and then cover from as many enemies as possible while dealing with. So it's going to come all the way around the corner, right there. Boom, 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 boom.
it's
Right.
still gonna-
It's got partial cover from everybody over there, and it's got partial cover from the hill.
Okay.
From that it's Peacekeeper, right?
2? Yes.
And that is a 2, yeah.
Peacekeeper. There's no peace to keep.
Mm.
What do you think? You got a plan over there?
I think at this turn I'm going to try to damage some mechs and try to kill those elementals. That's the plan I have.
Pick it on the little guy?
Yes.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
littler,
very
the
much.
better.
Mhm.
It's not like I have empathy or sympathy for them. I'm just their caretaker. It's like I feel like I'm babysitting somebody else's children controlling the Aces deck. I want to be protective of them. I don't want to be reckless and endanger them, right?
Right. No, that's fair. And they do have such lovely paint jobs. It'll be a shame to scratch them.
Yeah.
No, I think
beautifully
Scott
painted.
I think it's just like poor guys into his best position there. That they have some cover,
Yeah.
we can fire into that gap, and we'll toss some stuff at each other in the firing phase and see what happens.
Should I move?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move back this way. We're going to take down this rifle.
Oh, you're bringing Cannon Head over there?
Cannon Head wants to say hello.
So that we got to
Wait,
name that
okay.
pilot Lucas. There's a reason. There's a reason I'm saying this. When I first met Lucas, it was at Anime North, and he was dressed up as Chainsaw Head or whatever that guy at Anime North or Anime.
Might have been Pyramid Head, but
Pyramid
Lucas will
Head.
have to.
No, he had a chainsaw in his head.
Was it a chainsaw?
He had a chainsaw sticking
Alright.
out of his head, and that guillotine. What's it called? It's not a-
Legionnaire.
Legionnaire
Yeah,
looks like
With a big
Chainsaw
rack
Head.
for a head.
That's Lucas piloting it.
Well done, Lucas.
Yep. We'll do our best by your guy.
Anyway, that's my move. It's aces.
All right, Marauder 2C on 664.
The face that you made. I want to go back to the stream and like get a screen grab of just like that moment when Paul said something that you didn't expect. And just
Okay. Feeling a little targeted right now, but that's all right.
We've established last week that Jesse is my apologist, and tonight on the way here we also established that he is
No.
my screaming pillow.
Yeah, I didn't like
There
that
was
one.
there was a whole
We don't have to. Let's just aces. It wants to move aggressive. It
18.
if it could segue out of this topic, then move aggressive.
Okay.
I don't
so
want to
the-
be Paul's pillow.
All right. So it wants the ideal blue, the Marauder 2C. Blue in this case is the highest movement.
That's the jackalope, I think. 16. Yep.
Okay. It wants to move closer to target, cover from as many enemies as possible, occupy woods if it can. So it's going to come this way to see. Has it moved yet?
It has not. Sorry.
Okay, so no, sorry. Then it's going to be. Has this one moved here?
Havoc hasn't moved either.
Okay, so then it's going to be Chainsaw Head.
Havoc.
Chainsaw Head.
He is brave and
He's going to
gentle.
step forward because
Like
he
all
wants
chainsaws.
he wants cover and he wants to be able to see it. And he's just going to step forward and use that mesa as cover. That's a TMM 1.
There's a reason why we don't do streams this late.
I'm having fun.
We're all having
having
fun.
fun.
That's not. I didn't say a word. Okay. What's happening over here? I think it's Star Slayer time. Who has too many movement tokens? So that's weird. With 10, he's gonna do his best to get a good shot, which with a jump of 10 means he's gonna do just like that.
If he
Whoa.
falls, he takes a level 2 fall. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now.
That's why I'm being careful. I really thought
Automatically to the face.
I really thought it would stay. There we go.
Whoa!
I've been
Nice.
playing BattleTech for
That's-
30 years. I could put a miniature up on a hill.
That's table skills.
That right
That's
there,
Table
yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
This is what they teach
Yeah.
you, the hardcore skills. Yeah.
I could knock him out with a movement token.
Good. No, you could not.
I bet you I could.
I bet you cannot. I bet you it's
I
I
impossible.
bet you I hit him and knock him down.
I bet you
bet
would
you-
be very
I bet-
rude to do so.
Oh.
He did shake a little.
Oh, yeah. So close. All right, next is 738. It's the fulcrum that we forgot to move last turn.
He moves twice.
Yeah, you want me to move twice?
Yeah,
Well,
sure, why not?
not? Okay.
Yeah, fine.
If the ideal blue, which is
He
going to
spent
be
the first turn like spinning
highest
up like
movement.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
so the ideal blue is the only one that's activated right now, and that's Chainsaw Head. So they're all going to go kill Lucas. It's going to be aggressive.
I got you, Lucas.
I know he can't move behind it, but he's going to go to balance, and he is.
But remember, he's
activated.
moving twice.
Yeah,
So
he is activated. So line of sight 2 and within range to the Legionnaire. It wants to stay out of line of sight and range from as many enemies as possible. Take cover, and wants to stay at least 12 away from any unactivateds. So for its first
The only
move,
unactivated, I think.
no, for its first move, this thing moves 20. So for its first move, it's going to go behind the rifleman. Can it get there? Because it's getting two
Get
moves,
very
right?
close.
Yep.
Here-ish.
That's fine. It's out of line of sight of everybody. That's good. And then for its second move,
how would it brr if it's a hover tank? Like it doesn't have anything to.
The skirts are rubbery,
Yeah.
and the ground of this planet is very hard. It's a very hard
Okay.
coating.
Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. All right. Yeah, you got a move coming up, Scott.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to move.
has the Peacekeeper moved? No, the Fulcrum has to move again.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Peacekeeper's moved, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything.
He's
but the
within
jackalope.
20, so he can skirt around the outside and get behind him.
I guess we'll allow
Yep.
it to go past
That's
this. It's very not a lot of room here on the edge of the map. I think you can get to about here.
Yep, that's good. And he's a 4.
And he's behind. Yeah, he got behind.
Okay.
There we go.
Wow.
So you just
Poor
want to run
positioning on my
run the
part.
jackalope over to. Yeah, I would have said towards the fulcrum, but if that's what you want to do.
Oh, it wasn't my choice.
This is a very silly BattleTech game as it is. So.
Yeah, we're having a good time tonight.
Yeah.
We've got actually tomorrow. One of the things we did mention, we are at a charity event for Sick Kids Hospital tomorrow, putting on BattleTech in downtown Toronto, and we're also doing our dry run for Pax Unplugged there as well. So anybody's in the Toronto area, come out and see us. We will post it up in the Discord, the address. It will be a benefit gaming event for Sick Kids Hospital, raising money for children and cancer.
Those of you who can't make it in person because you got other things to do or you're not in the Toronto area, there will be a stream. There will be opportunities to donate. Sick Kids is so important to so many people, both in the context of like what Toronto is as a city, but I think everybody I know either has personally benefited or knows someone whose life was changed for the better forever by Sick Kids Hospital.
Yep.
They're one of the biggest kids hospitals in the world for a reason. It is a phenomenal cause to donate to. We're going to keep playing as long as people keep donating. So not only will we be doing for a good cause, but if you like this kind of exhausted BattleTech antics, this will be your opportunity to get more of that and then feel good about yourself for doing something good while you did it. So we would really encourage you, if you haven't already, please join the Focht Hyperpulse Discord. The information will be up on there. I will probably find a way to like stick it maybe in the comments of this video once it's posted as well, in case you don't like Discord. We'll stick it on the Facebook. But please pay attention tomorrow. We'll get that all set. It's ready.
There are
use your support.
There are links to Facebook, Instagram, Discord. I think the Discord one expired though on the comments or in the description of the video. But you can find all our other socials. They're all on there.
If you're on Discord, you search for Focht Hyperpulse. Like it's not a common name. You'll find us.
And maybe we'll play more than 2 rounds.
Yeah.
It depends how much of this kind of nonsense we do, right? But we'll
so
see.
you guys moved another one, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to go to the Locust 2C. Locust 2C wants the ideal blue, which is Chainsaw Head. We've already determined this because he is activated. Going to remain aggressive. Can he make an attack without being in any activated line of sight? That's how he stays on aggressive. He might be able to. No, he can't.
I don't think so.
So if the ideal blue is activated, it's going to be balanced. Within 16, what's within 16 of the Locust 2C?
Right now, maybe just the Jackalope and the...
Which one is which?
Hey, thanks, Alice. We were pretty sure it's expired. Would tell you what, once this video we're done streaming, post in the comments a request about the Discord link, just to help us remember, and we will put a fresh invite for the Discord on there if need be. But again, the name is Focht Hyperpulse. Easy to find if you search for it.
What's the highest move between those two?
Probably the Jackalope. And then this guy, what's this guy's move?
The Havoc. The Havoc is 16 or a 10J, a team M of 3.
They're the same.
But he hasn't moved
They're
yet.
the same?
Yeah.
Who's got the lowest structure?
Havoc's got 2.
Jackalope is 2.
What is the highest point value?
Havoc is 36.
37. Ding, 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 ding.
Jackalope.
Jackalope.
Move closer to target. No one activated 12. Cover from everybody else.
I mean...
Right up on the hill. Right here. TMM of 3. He's moved closer. He's got cover from everybody.
Most people.
Who's not got cover from?
Well, yes. Is this cover?
No there. Anybody else? Just double check this. Over there.
Lament can hit him.
Lament can hit him?
Yeah.
Is there another move I can make to get to only 1 without partial cover?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think
Only
so.
where
So
you
then
were.
he's made the ideal
Okay.
move.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Republic's
Yep.
done a pretty good job of covering their bases.
We really
here.
have. We've kept up
Yep.
a front moving forward.
It's that kind of discipline that had them do plenty of damage before losing anyway and losing tear out of the clans.
Yeah.
Thanks, Republic.
Yeah, they really pooched that, didn't they?
And it kind of did. But, I mean, look, the Republic of the Spheres golden hour was going down in flames.
That was your last unit, correct?
Yep.
And then I've got the other hover tank, which is where? Right there, I see him. If the ideal yellow is activated and the unit can move behind it, yellow would be highest armor that I can see. That would be the Peacekeeper, no. If the ideal yellow is activated, yes, it's going to be balanced. 14, what's within 14 of it?
Nothing.
Nothing. Out to 20, it wants yellow.
Well, that's the
Highest
cannon
armor.
head
Highest armor?
peacekeeper.
No, within 20, highest
Yeah.
armor.
I think it might be
The Excalibur? Has to be.
Excalibur.
Move. It wants to stay out of line of sight from in range of as many units as possible. Cover or woods. It wants to stay 12 from all unactivated, which is irrelevant because this is the last unit to move.
It's
So
actually, sorry, the Legionnaire.
Legionnaire.
Yeah.
So it wants cover. It's going to try. No. It doesn't give it cover.
It doesn't
It's
get
going to go
cover.
all the way around the corner behind the rifleman. Yep. So it's got line of sight to the Legionnaire. The only thing else that should be able to see it would be the Excalibur.
No. Blocked.
Peacekeeper can't see it.
The Peacekeeper?
No, the Hill's blocking it. And he's level 1. And as soon as he has 50%, you can't see him, right? Vehicles can't get partial cover. They just get full cover or nothing, right?
Yeah.
So as long as 50% of them is obscured, he should
It's hard
should
to
have
see.
no
I
sight.
think,
Tell me if that's true or not.
I think it's a full shot.
the full shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so then bring him back to where he was.
Where
And
was
we
he?
will-
Over here.
We will, if he goes straight, that'd be 1, 2, 3 shots at him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put him back there. That's fine. That's fine. Because there's no other place he can go and have line of sight there to not have those two guys shoot at him
Yeah.
anyways, right? But he's out of line of sight for the rest of the other two on this side. Takes them out of the equation.
Okay.
Yep.
That's combat math.
Go for it.
Shooting. Shooting. I'm going to start on my side
Go for
because I've got a really good shot in these elementals. I'm hoping for the best. Havoc is a skill of 4. They moved for 5. Short range. They're battle armors, so 6. Throwing 3, looking for 6s. Come on, Havoc. This is your time to shine. Not bad. 1 hit. 2 hits on the elementals. Not great.
Which one?
Elemental, I can't tell because I can't see the back.
That's not fair. She took out their. That's the red elementals.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. Malice can see the T-Bolt 2C. Can he see the Locust? I don't think so. You can just see like the front of his nose. So yeah, Malice to the Thunderbolt 2C. It looks like long range. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it is. Long range shot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Throwing 2, looking for 10s.
On the 2C.
Yep, nothing, so no worries. Mains is going to shoot at the Locust because he's a hero. Ooh. Holding on till the edge of the night. 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it medium? 6 plus range. Yeah, it's medium. So throwing 5, looking for 8s. That feels good. He's got all that clan tech, so he can't overheat. But he's doing 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits on the Locust 2C.
That's not very nice.
Yes.
That killed it.
It wasn't very nice on Terra. Ah!
That killed it.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Okay, and then my last unit to fire is
We
the
win.
Star Slayer.
Oh no, it's gonna go postal on somebody.
So the Star Slayer was going to fire on the Locust if Mains wasn't able to finish it off, but he did. So Star Slayer probably can't see the elementals. I'm guessing it's too low.
Yeah.
So
Marauder.
if probably the Marauder. Are you going to be mostly firing at the Marauder or the Bane this turn?
I'm going to be firing at the rifleman here.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we'll try to hit the Marauder. Is it long range?
Got him!
Wow.
Got him!
Just medium range.
Love it.
Damn. All right. Well, medium range.
And that was definitely long range.
for 5, 6.
He's crooked now.
7, 8, 9, 10. 11s. He's throwing 3, looking for 11s. Not hoping for much, especially after you conked him with that movement token, which I don't think is covered in the Alpha Strike Commanders Edition rulebook.
Yeah,
But
it's in the new.
but
the
it's
new edition.
we're having a silly night here. No hits there, so that's all my shots.
All
right.
That token knockdown of the Star Slayer was brought to you by 20 years of playing caps at cottages every long weekend.
I bet you can't do it again.
Get all late. Stop.
I can't do it again. Well, I am gonna go.
Stop.
Here we go.
These
Here
are
we
my
go.
minis.
What? You're buying me coffee on the way back in Toronto if I hit him again. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm not buying anybody anything.
Two for two. 2 for 2. The Star Slayer's going. Oh.
Yeah.
Way over.
Oh.
Coffee budget.
It had the right
intact.
velocity.
Okay, so the Jackalope is firing at the Marauder here, and you can maybe check my math, but I got 8. 3 chances at 8.
This is on who? Marauder 2C?
Miss. Yeah. That's the Jackalope out of the game. Everything else is firing here at the Rifleman. So my Peacekeeper is firing at 9. 3 chances at 9. Whoa, 1. 1 hit on the Rifleman.
This
It's
poor
getting there.
rifleman.
It's getting there. Yes, your poor Rifleman. That's correct.
Where is he?
That's the Legionnaire.
He's got 1 armor left.
Is shooting at the Rifleman. 3 chances at 9. Miss, a 7, a 5, and a 7.
Good.
The Excalibur is also shooting at the Rifleman. 4 chances at 9. Here we go. Here we go. 8 is a miss. 8 is a miss. 5 is a miss. 8 is a miss. Oh, this is the worst game of BattleTech in my entire life.
Love it.
The Regent now is firing at the Rifleman from way back here. It's actually 11 with his fire control.
Yep.
He's got 5 chances to get. Oh my God! 11 and a 12.
Oh,
Nice. Okay.
So you
And I
got
get
2 crit. You got 2 crit chances because
and
you
one
only had
more
1 armor
roll.
left.
Miss.
He's got 2 internals left.
All right. 2 crits.
A 7 and a 6.
7's
of those
movement.
are
Movement
6.
and weapon, I think.
Yeah.
Movement and weapon. Yes.
I've been spending a lot of time with Adeline. She's got the table off by heart, and I'm
Yeah.
starting to pick it up too.
I wanted it to go down.
Are you done? Too bad. I'm gonna kill you now. This is what's gonna happen here. We reset all the cards
Yeah.
before the
All right.
dice rolling nightmare that is going to be your Friday night begins.
Now, are you actually going to kill? Or are you just going to throw the aces cards across the table?
Hey.
I gotcha.
I already killed a Star Slayer. All right, we're going to start with. Make sure I can see all the numbers here. Who's up first? The Thunderbolt
second?
2C. Thunderbolt 2C wants red on the command list. Red on the command list is
I think the only thing he can see is the malice.
lowest TMM. Yep. Since it is the last turn, the malice is at medium range.
Long range.
Where? Malice?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be at 4, 8. You went for what?
1.
9s. And he'll OV. Will he OV here? What's his OV?
Oh yeah.
No, he
I
wont.
forgot.
I won't cheat. So he's got 2 dice.
You won't?
On 9s. No, I don't cheat. That's
Wow. Okay. That's a crit.
that's a crit and a hit. So you ready?
So 2 armor, but roll those box cards to take him out. He doesn't have case.
10.
Ooh, 10.
You got the. He's got the
yeah,
cheat
fire
sheet.
control, I
Yeah.
believe.
Okay. All right. Next,
That
that's
is
the.
yeah. Malice has something like 14 armor. He is not concerned in the least.
What's next here? Wow, these are all high numbers I got here. 432, the Bane. The Bane would like anything to shoot in the back.
Great.
Nope.
Good.
Yellow.
Good
Yellow on the
BattleTech.
command list is the highest armor that it can see.
The highest armor I can see is maybe the.
Maybe the
Legionnaire?
Region?
It's going to be.
No,
What
Regent's
else can
probably-
it see? It can see the. It can see.
These two?
Yeah, those two.
Neither of them are very high. Legionnaire will have more armor than the Jackalope.
Yeah.
It's going to pump the Legionnaire. It's going to be medium range, so 4, 6, Jack.
3 for the Legionnaire's TMM.
So 9s. So 9's got no partial cover there.
Jackalope.
It's not the jackalope. It's the.
No, the jackalope is
Sorry.
relieved because the
It's-
Bane
yeah.
is shooting at the
Legionnaire.
Legionnaire.
It's shooting at Lucas. 9s.
Oh,
There's a lot of
already
that's a
dice.
lot. There's
Wow.
2 11s. That's 2. That's a miss. That's an 8. That's a miss.
Yeah.
That's 3 8s.
There's a
There's
10.
There's a
that's
10. So
blue.
3 hits.
Oof.
3 hits with 3 misses by 1. Almost.
All right.
All
Legionnaire
right,
takes
Bane's
it.
done. Next is that poor rifleman. You've been picking on him all game. It wants yellow on the command list, which is the highest armor that it can see. I believe
Peacekeeper.
it's going to be the Peacekeeper. Going to be at medium range. 4/6 Peacekeeper 1/7 partial cover 8s. No target at 8 or less, so he's going to be firing 3 sets of dice on 8s. And how are we going to do here with these 8s?
7. Oh, there's one.
1, 2, 3 hits.
Oof, oof.
9, 8, 8.
Peacekeeper can take that.
All right,
It's a
that's
weird
done.
mech.
Next is
already
the
calling the body
Marauder 2C at 664. It wants hit target's rear. No. Then it wants blue on the command list, which is highest movement. It's going to remove that jackalope off the top of the hill. That's what it wants to do.
Try.
He's going to be at 4/6. You went for 4 or 3?
For 3.
9s. And at medium range, that's 5 sets of dice. His target TN9 doesn't matter. So
Throwing 5, looking for 9s.
3, 4. Roll the shitty brown dice. There we go. 5. No, and no. So he's done.
I'm the best BattleTech play in the world.
Best. I'm the best.
The best.
798th Fulcrum over on the other side, behind the Peacekeeper.
Oh.
There we go.
Maybe not the best.
So he's going to have 3 sets of dice plus an extra pair for rear. So 1, 2,
You need to
3,
do 6 damage.
or crit it.
You need to do 10 damage to take it out.
Or crit.
Or crit. That's the only way he's going to kill him is with a crit. He's going to be at 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, he missed once. So 3.
1, 2, 3.
He missed
He's
once.
down to 3 armor. My
S-
TKP.
You're going to be the elementals over here. Elementals want no anti-mech attacks. They want attack by an ally this turn that they can see.
Legionnaire.
The Legionnaire's closest. So they are going to fire 2 dice at medium range.
You can take the
4,
armor.
6 partial cover I'll give him is 7 and 1 for 2 first movements, 9s. Hit just once.
Sorry, his movement's 3. Does it still hit?
Nope, missed.
Sorry.
That's
Yay.
Legionnaire, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Missed. Then we've got 8 Locust 2C. Anything can hit the target's rear? No. Anything with no cover? Yes. That's the guy who shot him over here. At medium range, correct?
Yep.
Yep. So 5 sets of dice. Going to be at 4. Range 6. You went for 2 is 8s. And his target number is 6 or less. TN8 or less. If I could hit structure, I can't hit structure, right?
No.
So he's going to have 5 sets of dice. So I'm just going to take it with 3,
He sounds so
1,
disappointed. He's
2,
only got 5.
3. Hey,
If you pull those triggers on the Bane once and then nothing else.
on 8s.
Oh.
That's a hit.
There's a few hits.
Hit. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Yep. Not enough.
Still in
That's
good shape.
him done. And then we've got the 958, 836. The elementals over here that are firing at the same dude. They want to
Do they want me?
no
or do they want
no anti mech, no armor, and then attack by an ally this turn. So attack
Oh,
by an
then,
ally would be
yeah.
yep. So again, same thing. It's going to be 2 sets of dice. They'll be at same thing 8s. one. I'll just roll 2 miss. Miss and miss.
Nothing.
Oh no, that hit 8.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So
It's another one.
yeah, but half his armor.
And last but not least, the other striker hover tank, which is
Fulcrum.
behind the rifleman. Behind, that one there. It wants no cover. So the Excalibur, right?
Yep.
Oh no, wait a second.
Can you see the Excalibur from there?
The Excalibur or the Legionnaire.
Legionnaire is there too. No armor, and then red on the command list. So red on the command list is going to be lowest TMM between them. So the Excalibur. All that to get back to the Excalibur. It's going to be on 3 sets of dice, and we'll roll the purples again because they're rolling well. It's going to be on 4, 6, 9s.
Oh.
1 hit. 1 hit.
Ting.
And that is that.
Jade Falcon units killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jade Falcons get defeated
Yeah, defeated.
in the
Because everyone
Badlands
knows once the Locust goes down, like everyone else just
of
done.
Apalachia.
That's-
I mean, that's 5 damage and medium removed from the board. That's actually a pretty, that's a loss. Yeah. But in this case, no, we're playing like 350-sized units, and we started a bit late. So normally we would try to take this another couple of rounds.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like we said, we've got an event tomorrow.
Yeah.
We basically have to be ready in 12 hours. Stop.
Yes!
Oh!
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That was off the bounce,
Like,
too.
that's my property.
You just
Sorry.
took my locust.
I very carefully.
He's been finished in matte varnish. He can handle a little wooden chip.
Yeah.
Can he?
He's just upset that he can't reach him to pick him back up. On a roll tonight.
Folks, thanks so much for joining us tonight. This has been Friday Night Aces and breaking Jesse's stuff at Fochts Network. If you like what you see here, we're not just doing it online, we're also doing it throughout Toronto. Like we said, tomorrow we have the charity stream for Extra Life Foundation for Sick Kids Hospital. We'll be posting information about that in the Focht Hyperpulse Discord server and Fochts Network on Facebook. I'll probably stick it in the comments of this video just in case you watched, you don't have access to all that other stuff. That is happening tomorrow, and the more folks donate, the longer it will go, so we'll see how long that happens. Then Monday morning, there'll be a new episode of the Second Circuit, the Fochts Network Events Team podcast. On this episode, I'm joined by Joe Becker and Henny Henderson, as we discussed our sort of scenario masters, and we talk a little bit about how to develop scenarios. So that's going to be a good one. A heads up, some folks let me know that this past episode, episode 8, did not populate on Apple Podcasts, but it is available on all the other services, on Spotify, on Podbean, etc., etc. Apple is looking into that with their customary efficiency, so you might see episode 9 before you see episode 8, but we're getting there. Monday night is the Monday Mercenaries game at Sir Games-A-Lot in Barrie, also with Joe and Henny. You can find more details about that at said social media locations. And then Wednesday is the weekly Wednesday Armored Combat at Harry Tarantula, which is usually myself and Scott and Evelyn. Scott and I and Paul will be on our way to Pennsylvania for PAX Unplugged, so we won't be there in person this week, but we still have a game planned. Evelyn will be running that, and I'm sure, as usual, absolutely crushing it on the Alpha Strike deck because she is an immortal engine of destruction and cannot be stopped. And then, again, in a week's time, it will be Friday Night Aces, but it might be Friday kind of early afternoon Aces because we will be streaming live from PAX Unplugged in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. One's inside the other. I don't know from Americans. But we will be there. We will be streaming a lot of stuff on Catalyst Game Lab's YouTube channel and probably some stuff on Six Sides, depending how it goes. But like all cons, it'll kind of be up in the air. Either way, stay tuned to both of those. And you should be anyway, because that's where all the cool BattleTech stuff is.
Yeah.
There's going to be lots happening.
We're going to be pretty busy for the next little while, guys. Is there anything I forgot?
Well,
Christmas.
then there's the first Sunday of the month.
We got a
yeah.
Hobbiesville game.
Yeah, and then another Underground Aerotech game.
And then a Christmas party here at the studio where we are going to try to consume most of Tommy's alcohol collection.
Yeah. I think we're owed that.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be probably first or second week of December. For anybody interested, just inbox Jesse, and we will send you the invite.
Donate to 6 Sides of Gaming. Do a super chat to walk into Tommy's thing and pull a expensive bottle of alcohol off the shelf.
Again, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for joining us tonight, everybody.
Thank
We
you,
will
everyone.
see you next week on Friday. Come and join us at Pax Unplugged and get your first box
Scouring
of
sands.
BattleTech
Scouring.
Aces Scouring Sand.